This conference will now be recorded.
There we go. I believe Miss Smolder actually somehow dropped out. So,
Yeah, I saw that.
okay, so we have to wait for her to get back in here before we start the PowerPoint. Looks like she's back.
I am back. Sorry.
That's okay.
Trying again.
Maybe do I have to, let's see, did you, I don't think you automatically came back as a presenter. Hold on. Now you should be able to present.
Yeah. Oh, there. This looks very different than it did before. Hold on.
Hopefully I'm back on.
Yep,
Can you hear
You
me?
are.
Yes,
Okay,
you are.
great. Okay. So it's nice and quiet here, I hope so.
Yeah. But I think once we get started, we'll ask you to mute until it gets to that point in the presentation. I know I will mute myself.
We're getting there. Sorry.
Not a problem. Welcome, everybody. We're just trying to get everything set.
I'm so excited to see that it's the 70th NJJCL convention.
It is.
Yes, that is great.
All right. Call to order.
Yep, sounds good. Okay, so most of you have your mics muted, but if you just came in, please mute yourself and turn off your camera. So using the chat feature on here, is there a motion to start today's meeting? You just type, I motion to start this meeting in the chat, and then I'll recognize you. Okay, Ish, I recognize Ish. Is there a second? Anya, second. So all in favor, type aye. All opposed, type nay. Okay. This motion passes, and this meeting is called to order at 12:11 p.m. Salwete Almnes, and welcome to the 70th New Jersey Junior Classical League State Convention. I'm Molly Moran, and I'm from Pennsauken High School, and I'm your 2019-2020 consul. I'm so delighted that you all have joined today, and I hope you all are doing well and are in good health. At the beginning of the school year, none of us could have anticipated there would be a virus so drastic that it would cancel so many events, but I'm so grateful for the executive board's efforts and your participation, which have made this virtual state convention possible. We know that this does not cover everything that you're missing out on, but we hope you still enjoy your time here nonetheless. Our parliamentarian, Anya Pierre, will now lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Come on. Up. I'm trying. Went too far. There we go.
There we are. All right, ready, everyone? Fidem meum obligo vexillio civitatem Americae foederatum et rei publicae propostat uni natione Dio ducente non dividendae cum libertate iustuque omnibus.
All right, thank you. Now our publicity coordinator, Justin Kahaji, will lead us in the creed.
We, the members of the Junior Classical League, covenant to hand on the torch of classical civilization in the modern world. We believe in an acquaintance with the civilization of Greece and Rome will help us understand and appraise this world of today, which is indebted to the ancient civilization and its government and laws, literature, language, and arts. We affirm the JCL experience develops responsibility, fosters brotherhood, promotes enthusiasm, encourages competition, inspires dedication, and enriches our total growth.
Okay, so now I will be introducing the members of our executive board. Okay, so like I said before, I'm your consul, Molly Moran. Our pro-consul is Jason Lines. Our parliamentarian is Anya Pierre. Recording scriba, Serafina Fox. Corresponding scriba is Sharit Sohal. Historian, Amanda Iskander. And our Katami coordinators are Lucy An, Shauna Chen, Tyrion Dawdle, Sharon Levine, and Rebecca Stallard. Our convention coordinators are Joseph Arrigo, Kahaji Bibi, Amy Ghali, Francis Labudi, and Timothy Sim. Our fundraising coordinator is Mohammed Udin, membership Hannah Cohen, Nuntius editors Chloe Jones and Madison Messenger. Our publicity coordinator is Justin Kahaji, our central registrar is Swayam Patel, southern registrar Sophia Cannon, and our webmaster is Ruhi Rajwani. So we have many fun events scheduled for you all today. After this assembly at 2 p.m. will be a Kahoot game. At 3 p.m. I will be hosting a leadership seminar that anyone is welcome to attend, whether they are currently an officer or not. Local chapter leaders should be able to exchange ideas too. At 4 p.m., Natalie Roy will teach us about catapults and show everyone how to build their own catapult at home. And now, one of our Atomic coordinators, Rebecca Stallard, will discuss this year's theme.
Is Rebecca around?
There should be an embedded video on that side.
Sorry.
Ooh, I saw her for a minute.
Can you turn up the volume on her?
I am trying.
We all know technical difficulties now.
You can also just read the speech if you would like me to as well, instead of playing the video.
That might be better than Rebecca, and we can always share out your speech video.
Sorry.
All right, let me pull up the speech and I'll be able to give it if you would like.
That's good.
Right. Hi, can everybody see me?
Mhm.
Yes. Oh. All right. Is it working now?
All good, I see you.
All good? All right. So the theme for this year's state convention comes from Sallust. It befits all to strive with greatest effort, lest they pass their lives in silence. It's really such a simple sentiment, yet it applies to our lives now more than ever. I think it's safe to say that nobody had anticipated the massive shift in everyday culture that we find ourselves experiencing now. To me, a world where face masks are government mandated and supermarkets become the battlegrounds for rations was this far off dystopian future that was reserved exclusively for young adult novels. And as a senior, I can assure you that I feel the same pain as anybody when it comes to our academic lives. I'll not be able to see my group of friends that I've grown up with in our familiar school hallways again, or be there to take group graduation photos and wish them the best of luck in college. And it's okay to feel hopeless and devastated right now, but it's important to know that you're not alone in your struggles, to come to terms with this new way of living. What is not okay is giving up on yourself because of those circumstances. So let me tell you a story. My very first NJCL National Convention took place during the summer of 2019, and I was half scared out of my wits. I had never been a social butterfly and was fearful that I would spend most of my time at that week alone. What I didn't anticipate was how invigorating the energy was going to be at Nationals. Within a day, I had already bonded with the rest of the New Jersey delegates, and we became like this traveling pack. We spent our time walking 500 miles to and from the contest sites in the dorms, and no, that's not an exaggeration. Anybody who's been to Nationals can attest to that. We laughed ourselves hoarse at the comedy show That's Entertainment, and we're goofing off in the dining hall trying to make the tallest ice cream cone possible. My friend Sophie won, by the way. Hers had to have been at least half a foot tall, and we have pictures to prove it. It was my new friends who first encouraged me to take the academic test at Nationals, despite having never studied for them before. How was I going to pass these tests when I was competing against all of these people who had studied for months and months in order to do this? I had no idea what my friends were thinking. But I discovered that social coercion could be a very powerful force, and I ended up sitting for those tests anyway. The results absolutely shocked me as I placed 10th nationally for classical Greek despite having never taken a Greek course before. I owe a lot of my success at Nationals to my friends, as they were the ones who encouraged me in the first place. This brings me back to the theme of this convention. At its core, this theme is trying to say that if you never try, you will never succeed. If you let the thought of a hard test scare you from taking it, then you will never place at all. If you let your current situation drag you down into the murky depths, then you will never give yourself a chance to rise to the top. If you choose to dwell on what could have been, you're never going to see the future that's ahead of you. Look for the people in your life who are going to lift you up and put you back on your feet when you stumble. Then pay it back to them by believing in yourself enough to achieve your goals and inspiring them in the process. It will be very easy, especially with the current global crisis, to be silent and forfeit in the face of this adversity. But I challenge you, today and every day after that, to rise to the occasion and refuse to give up on yourself when you have so much worth fighting for. So thank you, NJJCL, for the opportunities and the memories you have provided me with. Hope everybody enjoys State Convention and continues to put their best foot forward in every situation. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Rebecca. So this year marks the 70th anniversary of the New Jersey Junior Classical League. On May 17, 1951, at Plainfield High School, a group of about 200 students and sponsors met for the first state convention, at which time the first group of state officers was elected. The NJJCL soared as an organization because the following year they had almost 300 attendees at their state convention, and then 512 a year after that. This year is the 67th National Junior Classical League Convention, meaning that there have been more New Jersey state conventions than national conventions. In honor of the 70th anniversary, corresponding scriba Isharit Sohal has created a new logo for the NJJCL.
Salete omnes! My name's Isharit Sohal, and I'm the corresponding scriba of the New Jersey Junior Classical League. I am also the artist of the logo you currently see right now, which is, I like to think, isn't too shabby. Ironically enough, the state bird and the flower of New Jersey happen to reflect the colors of the JCL, which is purple and yellow. Thus, of course, I could not let this perfect opportunity go to waste. The branch represents the home of the NJJCL, which gives us an opportunity to share our love of the classics. The flower showing the ever-changing evolution of the chapter, and the bird is the students who will soon fly to new horizons. And the laurel symbolizes the victories that they will achieve. I hope you all like the design, and thank you for your time.
Thank you. NJCL Publications Chair Kurt Ristroff will now discuss National Convention.
Salvete omnes. Thank you very much for having me, and congratulations on your 70th state convention. That is a wonderful achievement. For those of you who are watching the agenda and saying, oh, there's a typo, that guy's title is missing a J. In addition to the NJJCL, there is also a national JCL, the NJCL. NJJCL is a state chapter, and there are many other state chapters, and even one from British Columbia, and every now and again one from Singapore. So you may not have known that, but NJJCL is part of a larger organization, the National Junior Classical League, and like you heard about from Rebecca a couple of minutes ago, every summer we have a week-long national convention. It moves around from place to place. So last summer it was in Fargo, North Dakota, at the University of North Dakota State University. This summer it was scheduled to be at the University of Richmond in Virginia, but unfortunately we have decided to move it to a virtual convention in response to the coronavirus concerns and out of concerns for safety for everybody. This was a difficult decision to make, but there is absolutely a silver lining, and the silver lining is that now everyone can go to nationals. Everyone can go to nationals. Always, you know, sometimes it can be expensive to go to North Dakota, and once you get there, you have to walk long distances from your dorm to the convention hall. Next year, the convention is going to be in California. These can be expensive to go to. The registration fee can be too much for a lot of folks, and that's a constant concern. We have scholarships and other opportunities to try to get as many people to nationals as possible, but we can't reach everyone until now. This year, the virtual national convention will happen in the last week of July, from July 24th to 29th. I'm from Louisiana, where we have a 2-day-long state convention. So whenever people would advertise national convention in Louisiana, they would say it's 3 times bigger, 3 times longer, and 100 times as much fun. So our week-long convention will include some of your staple events, your favorite things about JCL. We'll have Kurtamen, digital Kurtamen, we're working on that. We'll have academic tests like Rebecca took, so you can see if you can place 10th nationally on something you've never tried before. We'll have creative arts contests and graphic arts contests. We're still working on, normally we have Ludi and Olympica, which are sports and fun games and things. We're seeing what we can do to convert those to a digital format. Maybe we'll have a Fortnite tournament or a Super Smash Brothers tournament, who knows. We'll also be live streaming That's Entertainment, which is the talent show at the end of the week. So there's something for everybody at this National JCL convention. We'll be sending out more information about how to register for the virtual convention in the coming weeks. If you want to, you can follow us on Instagram at National JCL, or on Twitter or on Facebook, and each of the social media profiles has links to the others, so you just have to find one of them. I'd encourage you all to consider signing up, registering, and attending our virtual convention over the summer. It's going to be a ton of fun, and it'll be an opportunity for you to go to nationals. Nationals is one of those really excellent things that has a lot of fun stories that always come out of it, and is something that you can look back on. There are people who have been to 40, 50, or even 60 national conventions, and it's something that people enjoy and come back to year after year after year. So we're happy that we can offer it, albeit in a different format this summer. I really hope y'all can make it, and I hope to see you there. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Kurt. National Senior Classical League President Alexandra Pasmahalis will discuss the National Senior Classical League and the New Jersey Senior Classical League.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. I'm so happy to be here. My name is Alexandra Pasmahales. I'm a past NJJCL president. I'm the current president of the National Senior Classical League. So SCL is similar to JCL in that we all love classical studies and all things related, but we're for college-age students and above. So if you're a graduating senior, this is definitely for you. After loving JCL as much as I did and still do, I didn't think SCL could steal my heart, but it's become one of the biggest sources of joy and friendship and fun that I've ever had in my life. As an SCLer, you get to be part of an incredible community of classics lovers for years and years to come. You make friends from all over the country, and you make the absolute best memories. At National Convention, we typically run all Olympica and Ludi events, we run That's Entertainment, and we write the Conventioneer. Nothing beats participating in all this, the experience of writing and performing skits, making memes and articles for the Conventioneer, and getting to share that love and laughter with your friends year round. And I know that this year circumstances are devastating and National Convention will be virtual, but the NJCL and NSCL are committed to preserving the fun, togetherness, and JC love we all look forward to. As Kurt mentioned, an upside of these circumstances is that more people who may not have been able to afford National Convention now have the ability to attend. So I really hope you can all attend the virtual convention and hopefully get a look into the world of SCL. So outside of convention, we stay so connected year round, and my phone calls and video chats with friends in different states really just make me love SCL even more. This past July, I submitted a constitution to our NSCL executive board, and it was approved for a temporary charter. So now the New Jersey Senior Classical League is officially established. So if you're graduating this year and you want to be involved in the classics community after high school, join SCL. If you're interested or have any questions at all, please email me at alexandra31p@gmail.com, and I'll make sure to put that in the chat so you guys can see it. And I'd absolutely love to have you become a part of our family. We're always so excited to welcome new members. So I hope you all are safe and healthy, and I hope to hear from you all soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Convention Coordinator Joseph Arrigo will announce Most Active Latin Club Award recipients.
Can everybody hear me? Is that good? Okay, so in third place we have Franklin High School. In second place, Bayonne High School, and in first place, Clearview Regional High School. Good job.
Proconsul Jason Lyons will announce Community Service Award recipients.
Salvete omnes, can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. So here are the Community Service Awards. The award for Best Outreach goes to the school Clearview Regional High School. The award for Most Spirit goes to Franklin High School. Most service donations, we divided this into two different categories, small chapters and large chapters. There were no entries for the small chapter. The winner of the large chapter is Clearview Regional High School. Most service hours. For small chapters, there was no entry, and the winner of the large chapter was Clearview Regional High School. An online copy of your award will be emailed to your school shortly, and a physical copy will be mailed to you in September. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. Former NJJCL State Chairperson Suzanne Wirtz will now announce the NJJCL scholarship recipients.
Salvete Discapule. There were three people who applied for the scholarship, and that's not unusual at all. And I'm delighted to tell you that if you just had a chance to read why people want to continue studying the classics, you would all be impressed. And it is unfortunate that you can only give 2 scholarships. But I do want to say one other thing. I know that the COVID-19 has presented us with lots of challenges, but I've also found that there's a lot of positive things happening. And one of them is the opportunity to showcase, create your creativity. I am so impressed not only with NJJCL, but also people around the world who have found ways to communicate and to continue to live their lives by using the internet or finding a different way that nobody would have thought of before. And this is absolutely wonderful. So to get to the scholarships, it is an NJJCL scholarship. So therefore, we do look very much at the help that has been given to the NJJCL. And so for that reason, we give the first scholarship to Molly. And the second scholarship this year goes to Joe Arrigo. Thank you so much, and continue to keep using all of your creativity and interest in JCL, and tell everybody else about this secret organization. Thanks.
Thank you so much. We will now acknowledge our seniors on the board. If you are a senior and you are not on the board, you are welcome to type your future plans in the chat. So I'm Molly, and I will be attending Dickinson College in the fall with a classical studies major. Jason Lyons, would you like to?
Yes, hello. Hello. I'm attending Seton Hall University, and my major is finance.
Okay. Anya.
I'll be attending Wake Forest University with a double major in classical studies and political science.
Rebecca.
Hi, so I'll be attending Widener University studying robotic engineering.
Joseph.
I'll be going to Rutgers, majoring in computer engineering.
Is Francis on here? Hope so.
Hi. I'm going to be going to Rutgers University studying finance.
Justin, would you like to say what your plans are?
Yeah. I'm going to NYU studying psych.
Sounds good. Did I miss any seniors on the board? Who else is here? I don't even know who that's here.
Amanda, I think. Is she here?
She's here.
Maybe her links aren't. Coming up, if there's any other seniors who are in here who are on the state board, please feel free to shout out now.
Okay. We could just move on.
Mm-hmm.
We could try again with my video and see if it works. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to say it.
It paused the screen sharing. I'm not sure if it's just because of.
I mean, do you think it'll be?
Want to read it?
Try to open it directly in YouTube, like not like the embedded video, like actually click YouTube.
Let me try.
I think this is still the embedded. You might have to hit the copy link.
I gotta get out of there.
Not the full screen, I don't think. I think
I know, I need the link. And there we go.
Yeah. Forwarding this for this. Congrats to Kylie. She's graduating as well, but from college, and she's a former board member. I don't know if
think it wants to work.
If it doesn't work, then I could just say it.
I'm sorry, Molly.
It's okay. No, it's okay. Okay. Salvete Omnes. When I became a member of the Junior Classical League, I thought I was simply joining a Latin club. But this organization has been a true highlight of my high school career. I would like to thank every teacher that is dedicated to the New Jersey Junior Classical League, because it is through your efforts that many students like myself are able to get the most out of being a member. The NJJCL has truly enriched my total growth, because through this organization, I have made so many lasting friendships and memories that will not be forgotten. I would like to thank the executive board for pushing me beyond my limits and allowing the unthinkable to happen. Specifically, I would like to thank the state chairs, because their support has allowed today's state convention to happen despite these challenging times. Can I keep looking at my speech? Hold on. This is why we don't use our phones. Let me see. Like it cut off my speech, but it's like I know I have more of my speech.
Technical difficulties. I think it is the way of life. In the meantime, I saw that Amanda's going to Lipscomb University. Congratulations to her.
Okay, here we go. The NJJCL, yeah, I talked about that, enrich my total growth. Okay, when I think of the JCL, I remember every detail reminding me of why I became involved in the first place. I will remember my freshman year at Kurtalman, as it was the first time I saw so many students from across New Jersey that were just as passionate as I was about Latin. I will remember state convention, moving around in a chariot or bumping a volleyball, then rushing to my next event. I will always remember national convention, when we were all screaming and chanting as a delegation, and seeing Ms. Kubitschek's face and body movements intensify because one of the judges is walking past. I will also remember at last year's national convention, when our proconsul Jason and I went on stage and rapped about our delegation in goggles and a giant pink inflatable flamingo. These are just a few of the moments that encompass my entire experience in this organization. The New Jersey Junior Classical League is what you make of it. Become involved, get uncomfortable, and try something new. If you already think you are involved, do more. Talk to a stranger, because you do not know what you two might have in common. Create something new to enter in a contest, because if not now, when? Scream a little louder in spirit, because there will be a time when you can no longer scream as a JCLer. When you are at the end, you want to be able to look back at your time as a JCLer and be proud of your achievements, your progress, and your memories. Like everything in life, things will not always be perfect. Accept failure, but be prepared to try again. While everything may not go your way, it will all end up where it needs to be. It is through your persistence that you will soar. I do not know where I would be without all of the events I've experienced, all the people I've met, and all of the memories I have made. But I know for a fact that I would certainly not want to have it any other way. I am forever grateful for the Junior Classical League, because it is truly a gift that keeps on giving. While lete mi amici, vos mox videbo. Thank you. Now, yes, so our parliamentarian Anya Pierre will now announce the election results.
Oh, you know, my microphone would help. Okay, let me pull up the results. So, okay, I'm gonna go in reverse order of offices. So, one moment. Okay, so in the office of historian, the caucus has elected Sydney Abele. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. To the office of recording scriba, the caucus has re-elected Serafina Fox. To the office of corresponding scriba, the caucus has elected Swayam Patel. To the office of parliamentarian, the caucus has elected James Zhang. To the office of proconsul, the caucus has elected Ishrit Sohal. And to the office of consul, the caucus has elected Ruhi Rajwani. Congratulations to all the new officers. And yeah, and then also all of the constitutional amendments that were proposed did pass. For those of you who were not up on that, we passed Amendment 2020-1, which lowers the threshold for membership to 1 and gets rid of membership at large. Constitutional Amendment 2020-2, which basically allows us to streamline the Constitution and bylaw amendment process. Constitutional Amendment 2020-4, which sets up constitutional conventions. Constitutional Amendment 2020-5, which makes us gender neutral. Constitutional Amendment 2020-6, which clarifies our emergency procedures, and Constitutional Amendment 2020-7, which gives explicit rather than implicit permission for us to hold future virtual caucuses. So gracias, Wobisago, and Felicia, yeah, I can't pronounce it, whatever. Congratulations to the new board members.
Thank you, Anya. Ruhi, I know you're in here.
Yeah,
Ruhi,
here.
please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Ruhi Rajwani,
Promise to uphold the office of, state your office,
promise to uphold the office of consul
in accordance to the Roberts Rules of Order and the NJJCL Constitution.
in accordance to the Roberts Rules of Order and the NJJCL Constitution.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I think, should I just say, I'm just going to say my speech out loud so you don't have to like deal with the video. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, Salve, I'm Ruhi Rajwani and I'm your 2020-2021 consul. I made the decision to take Latin when I was entering high school because I wanted to try a new language, utterly unaware of the effect it would have on me. After taking the class, I learned about GCL and eventually joined. Through the Junior Classical League, I found myself among a community of students and teachers who share a passion. This community has ultimately shaped my high school experience like no other club or class in school has. Where else can you ride a chariot, wear a toga, give back to your community, and make memories that will follow you for a lifetime, if not at JCL? This year, I had the opportunity to serve as NJJCL's webmaster. As webmaster, I worked with all members of the board to update the website with events, minutes, photos, contests, and forums. Due to this position, I gained a strong understanding of all the running parts that allow NJJCL to function because I was piecing it all together for the website. With this knowledge, I know some of NJJCL's strengths and some of our weaknesses, which have given me some ideas for the 2020-2021 year. As consul, there are a couple of aspects of NJJCL I would like to strengthen. First, I would like to increase communication between the board and all members of the club about events and contests. This year, often the majority of participants in the competitions and events NJJCL organized came from schools that had board members. Through a more considerable effort to reach out to schools that aren't present at monthly board meetings, more students will have the opportunity to obtain similar amazing memories and friendships that I have gained through NJJCL. We have our big events throughout a typical year, such as Critamen and State Convention, but still, I would like to see more schools at events such as Funplex, Venus de Volleyball, and Bayonne Basketball, and more submissions in photo and most active Latin Club contests. Second, I would also like to further integrate national competitions and contests into NJJCL. Currently, there is very little information and knowledge about the NJCL League between members of NJJCL. Often, the NJJCL tries to match projects and events with the National Junior Classical League, but I would like to see greater participation in national contests from our great state to put NJJCL on the map. This would be made possible through a similar MO as my first point, greater communication. Finally, I'd like to receive feedback from club members on experience at events and what members would like to see in the future. Often, events are thought of and organized by registrars, but by integrating the entire club into this process through possibly a Google form, we can create an NJJCL that fits everyone. As your 2020-21 consul, I would emphasize communication about events and updates regarding NJJCL, communication about national contests, and communication that allows for feedback. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to give back to the club and community that has given me so much. As we try to navigate through this time of uncertainty, I can ensure that I'll try my hardest to keep NJJCL active and strong. Time will tell how physical our events next year can be, but virtual or not, I'm so excited to serve as your consul for the 2020-2021 year. Okay, so now we're gonna move on and swear in the new officers. So if you've been elected as historian, scriba, proconsul, can you please like come on camera and turn on your mics? Or maybe you don't have to turn on your mics, but like come on camera. Okay, so
Just wait till they all get in.
Hmm?
Wait till they all get in. We've got one more. I think you're good now.
Okay, thank you. So will you please raise your right hand and repeat after me? I state your name.
I, Sarah Victoria
James
Steele
A.
Hall,
Promise to uphold the office of, state your office,
Promise to uphold
promise to uphold
Parent.
counsel
in accordance to Robert's Rules of Order and the NJJCL Constitution.
in
in
accordance
accordance with Robert's
Rules of Order,
and
NJJCL
in accordance with
Constitution.
the NJJCL.
Congratulations. Okay, so before ending the General Assembly, our final piece of business today is to go over what's next for the day. So there's a Kahoot at 2 that will last around 2:45, featuring Katamen questions and fun trivia. The link to join is on the website and it's linked in the flyer. At 3, there will be a leadership meeting led by 2019-2020 Consul Molly Moran. It's just a reminder that this meeting is not only for state officers, but also for leaders within local JCL chapters. The link to join is also on the website. And at 4, there will be a Build Catapult session with guest speaker fabricatrix Natalie Roy. The link to join is also on the website. Just a quick reminder that all state convention results will be available on the website njjcl.weebly.com for reference at 1 p.m. on the home page and under the Events State Convention tab. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us for our virtual state convention. We hope you participate in other events today and stay safe. So is there a motion to adjourn this meeting? Type in the chat box.
They are typing in there.
Okay.
I'd be being slow on you.
Yeah.
Just a parliamentary note, when y'all type I in the chat when she calls for a vote, it's AYE. Like, I'm a pirate.
So does anyone have any motions before we do seconds?
Oh, awards will be on the website.
On the website. Yeah.
Or shortly after 1.
Oh.
Can you see the chat or no?
Yeah, but I only see seconds. Did anybody motion?
Oh, Sydney made it first, I think. I think Molly made it first.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, so I recognize Molly. Is there a second? And there are a lot of seconds. So all in favor type aye and all opposed type nay. Okay. This motion passes and the meeting's adjourned at 12:51 p.m. Wale Te Diskipuli, and thank you for joining us.
Great job, everybody.
Yes, great job. Thank you so much. And thank you to all the old officers and congrats to the new officers.
And Kahoot's at 2?
Yes, Kahoot is at 2 o'clock.
Cool.
Yeah, you can stay here to socialize for a little bit. I'll stay on the link, so if anyone wanted to socialize for a little, I will stay on so they can.